A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the 51s and the Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Gianna will be doing the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them if he does so.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the 51s, third baseman Ben Zobrist.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the
premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And that misses 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Third, second baseman.
Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. High pop-up. Calling for it, Nunez. And that ends the inning. For the first, now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one pitch that stands out to me is that splitter. You'll see a fastball, then he'll come back and throw that splitter. It looks like a fastball, then it drops at the last second and drops off the table. Gives hitters fits.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Hunter Pence is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled straight back. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First
Batting
opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 out here and a runner at second. Throw down to third.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Panik is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone into the arcade section.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Batting 7, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Nunez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Grounded foul. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Joe Panik.
Joe Panik.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it, 2 down.
Batting 7.
Striding into the box, Denard Span. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now. Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Stubbs makes the play, 1 away. In now, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hence giving chase. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stubbs on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Tanaka is on his way home, and a relay home. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span is under it, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. New York. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Left fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Jeff Samardzija.
So striding in, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hunter Pence stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled back. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. New York is out in front here, 2-0. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Steve Pearce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And this is lined back into center field as he picks up his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are two away. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Masahiro Tanaka. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slide.
You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1-1 home now to Crawford. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gonzalez is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Span at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Span over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. New York is on top 5-0. Here's Joe Panik. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Connor Gillespie will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Now the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The 51s are out in front here, 5-0. Chris Stratton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Chris Stratton.
Here's